Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zidane Hamid and I'm 8 years old. And today it's a very good weather over here and I'm sitting on these rocks and it's a very good weather. You see, it's raining. Not raining actually, we can say drizzling, because half an hour ago it was raining cats and dogs and now it is drizzling, It's very little raining but still it's a very good weather and it's a good time also to read a book. There's extra spice watching such a good weather and reading a book. And speaking of books, and today I'm going to do a book review. And you remembered the gap I gave. That was at least 2-3 months ago in April, and now it's July. And today, now welcome to season 2. And this is our first episode, and we're going to do a book review on the Chronicles of Narnia. It's not the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which most people do. I'm doing it, not in the order C.S. Lewis recommended, because The Magician's Nephew is not actually the first book C.S. Lewis has written. It is the last book in order which he written, which was years after it was the first book was it. But he recommended it to be the first. So now we're going to do the Voyage of the Dawn-Tread. Why did I do it on the 5th? That is one big blunder. It should be done from the first book. Anyway, I'm just gonna do it from the 5th. So I want to start this book by saying that once there was a boy called Eustace Scrubb. Why did I call him Scrubb? He deserved it. His parents called him Eustace and his teachers called him Scrubb. Why did they call him Scrubb? He was that person, he belonged to a family which was not, that type of family which is very bad and disgusting, unorganized family, just like some guy who isn't so mannered. Not a mannered family. He was from a mannered family, vegetarians, non-smokers, and they were really advanced in technology. They wore special type of clothes. And they had special type of things, like some fancy, excluding toilet paper. I just started by myself. So now he loved boasting and bullying, although they were from a very good family. But Eustace always, should we call him Scrubb? Scrubb. I love to call him Scrubb because he deserved it. Calling a person who bullies and boasts, he should be called Scrubb. Now Scrubb, he bullied and boasted, and he had a very big taste, and he always hated his cousins, and their cousins. They, went to the magical land of Narnia. You're gonna find that out in the second book, but this is the 5th book. So I'm just gonna talk according to the story over here. And Lucy and Edmund, they come in their house, and because the first thing is their mother and father and Susan had went to America, and their cousin Peter, their brother Peter, Lucy and Edmund's brother Peter, he was studying for an exam with old Professor Kirk. You might know him. He is in the second book. I'm going to show it to you when we read the second book. Now, it's like a reference. I'm telling it 5th related to the second. It's like a reference. But this time, if it was where all the adventures started, he would have taken everybody. But actually, the thing was over there. He was now not so rich, the not so rich person, and it was just bulldozed. He's all this. Where this all adventure started. It was just like bulldozed. And now he was living in a cottage, had 1 bedroom to spare, but just nobody. We were only just Peter, and he's studying with for the exam. So now these two are stuck battling with Eustace and Scrubb. And he didn't call his father and mother, but he called them by their names. That's the thing. He always loved to boast and bully people. So that's why he liked him any time their cousins came for a visit. And the thing is, now Eustace, he has learned about this, talking about Narnia, and they were talking about it. They visited 2 times, and at last he was thinking this is all nothing, just everything is a fairy tale and a game. and everybody would think like that, and he was this type of normal bullying boy. And now this bully, he comes and he's trying to make some type of limerick, like but that's not rhyming, so I shouldn't mention it, because only the limericks which rhyme should be mentioned. Okay, whatever is a limerick, I'm going to tell you some song which is very funny, a funny song, a funny type of poetry. So now after that, what happened is they are looking at this picture. The only thing they liked in that home was this picture. What was this picture? This picture of this very Narnian looking ship and a dragon's head. Oh, it's drizzling. It's gonna start into a downpour. Anyway, luckily we have brought this. Okay, now. And then what I was talking about was this dragon's prow on the head of the ship, and this very Narnian looking ship. You're gonna find out if it's Narnian after all. And then it's having this flag, and what I'm seeing on the picture, I'm gonna show you out there now. Few minutes. Look, this is the picture. It's in a few seconds, I should say. There, that's the picture. That's the picture of this dragon's prow and this very Narnian looking ship. Okay, now after that, what happened is something really peculiar, and then the wind starts to blow. It's actually, they think it's moving, and Eustace is like, everybody, you're thinking about Narnia and you're getting blame here, and this was the limerick he was talking about, but this limerick, it does not rhyme, so I shouldn't mention it. And after that, the wind really starts to blow, and they're just flung into these waves. They're flung into waves, and now they are now in front of this dragon ship, and now they know that they are in Narnia. But Eustace is the most unhappy one, the person who is like, I want to go back to England. Now, after that, what happens? This was the ship of Prince Caspian. The one they helped him go on the throne in their last visit to Narnia, their second visit to Narnia. Oh, this umbrella thing is getting really bad. I have to just fold it. Now, after that, what happened is that Eustace, he gets seasick, and he has to be carried in heels for a week and in the bed. I won't talk about it because he'll make you vomit. Anyway, after that, what happened is Eustace screams. There's a scream, a chill scream which comes, and Eustace is like, get that huge thing off me. And this red thing, which is Reepcheep, the guy who got very much, a lot of fame in their second visit to Narnia, the battle. I'm going to tell it when we are going to review the fourth book. But the guy who also lost his tail, and he was given his tail, and he was tailless, the talking mouse. And I'm going to show you the design of the ship. I'm just going to tell you. The dragon head was the place where the lookout man will be there, and Reepcheep, he liked to sit over here. And this was the cabin of the captain, Prince Caspian's cabin, and the place where Edmund and Lucy were to stay. That's the cabin there, over here. And beneath that, there is the where is rowing. And this is a very good ship actually. The finest ship in Narnia is the Navy. Not one of those ships which is rowing all the time. They only rowed it in storms, and it was well perfectly made. Look at it. It's not one of those really little gunboats. It's one of those frigates. That is a very big ship. So this ship, it had a lot of special features. And now the drizzling is finished. So put it back where it was, and let's go back to our story. Now, you might have, after Prince Caspian, the Telmarines, they had no trouble at all. Their battle was defeated. They were over. And now they had no problem with the Telmarines which they had in the second visit. And then, let me just tell you something about Narnia. When you are at least in a week, just one day, you will come back, and it's like 1,000 years in Narnia. But after 1,000 years in Narnia, you come back out in some, secret passage like the wardrobe, and then it's just like the same second, the same day, the same week, the same year, the same a month in which you left, so it's not gonna be any special for somebody else. Now, after that, there was this peace. How long it had been? Not 1,000 years, but it was just 3 years, and there was peace. The giants in the north and Prince Caspian gave them such a good beating that now they're paying tribute. They are now paying tribute to him. He gave them such a good beating, and now there was no trouble with anybody else. And there was peace in Narnia for just 3 years, and in just 3 years, and people were. Whenever the Narnian people needed help, then they were sent. And there's also a limited number of visits to Narnia. You can't just go in and out, in and out, in and out. So, I'm going to tell you and then what is the twist. So, but there is no help this time. No help. No help. And why they have been sent then? So, one thing is that after all this peace, Caspian vowed that if he gets on the throne, he will find his father's 7 lost friends, which is Uncle Miras, defeated and thrown them into exile. And then, they fled to the lone island and they never came back. Why should I say never came back? But these were the 7 lords, and I will never remember their name, but I can tell about some names, which I did. I can tell at least there were 7 lords of Telmar, and I'm going to tell at least 6. Yes, I can tell 6. One is Lord Burn, Lord Mavramod, and that's Lord Argos, Lord Restamar, Lord Octasian. That is 5 lords. It's 5 lords, and then the 6th lord, I don't remember his name. It's so tough to remember his name. What was his name? Okay, I'll just tell it later on. And then the 7th lord, that's the one whose name is so hard to remember. It's like Lord Coop, or what was it? Lord Choop? Lord Poop? No. Lord Roop. Yeah, it was Lord Roop. Okay, Lord Roop. And there was this 7th one whose name is so hard to remember. I can't tell it. Okay, I'm just going to tell it later on. So these are the guys who fled to the lone islands and never came back. So he has to find all the 7 lords. Why? I'm going to tell you later on. So I'm going to tell you the map, because it's not going to be so easy without the map. So they're about here. They joined the ship. That's where they joined. That's where they were thrown into the waves. That is the Narnia. That's the map. That's Narnia, and the giants of the north. They were being given such a good beating, and everybody over here. It's peace in Narnia, but look over here. This is the place where they joined, and this is the Lone Islands. That's Felmant, Doon, and Ava, and that is the first point of the voyage. So this is the Great Eastern Ocean. Nobody knows what's over here. This Great Eastern Ocean. And that's where they find all the 7 lords. They went through it. Nobody even came out of the Eastern Ocean. I'm going to tell you later on what's so bad about the Eastern Ocean. And this is the Lone Islands. So there is joining the ship. And I'm going to use it as a guide throughout our voyage. Now, they go to the Lone Islands. There is Felmat, Doon, Navra. They're going to the Felmat. The place where nobody lives. Only sheep are there. And that's Doon, where a lot of people live in Navra. That's the place where not so many people live, but you could say that a lot of people live. So, then they go through the Eastern Ocean, this great Eastern Ocean, uncharted water. Then there's a storm, and they can't see anything. And there they come, this great Eastern Ocean. And now, Eustace, after being uncomfortably seasick, he is writing a diary, because he's thinking it's a dream, and he's really against this situation, and he is starting this diary, this first entry, that I'm in this has been this ship, and it's place where there are all the supplies, barrels of meat and water, and over there it's all like a zoo down there, and they're all people, they're all crazy for it. These people are all crazy. I think this is poor diet or something. And Prince Caspian, he's mad, and he's not giving me any room, and then everybody else is getting the room. And I don't know, I think it's been 24 hours since I've joined the ship. It's not a dream. And then these all people are just obnoxious and crazy. And after that, the worst thing is I share quarters with an obnoxious mouse. This mouse thing who is just troubling me all the time. And I want to get out of here. And he is, saying like, I will go to the nearest land. When I see the sight of land, I will contact the British Council and just get out of here. So after this, what happens? They're setting off on their voyage. Now they have to find the 7 lords, and with all these swords, they can put on Aslan's table. I didn't mention Aslan before. He was this lion who is the king of Narnia, the real king of Narnia, the guy who was sings this Narnia into an existence. He's a talking lion. I'm going to tell about him later on. So after this, they go on this island, and this is the island where there are invisible people. And these are duffel birds. And what are these duffel birds? These one-footed guys. And there's this magician who owns this island, and he has made these guys into one-footed guys, and he has made them invisible because they were really a big trouble. When the cat was sitting in the dairy, and they were all milking milk out of cows. So I think it's a lot of time, but we have just gotten the start. So after that, I'm going to go through this, wrap it up. Go ahead from this. And after that, they find the swords of Lord Burn, Lord Restamar, and who are the guy who was frozen, who was turned into gold in golden water, Lord Restamar, and Lord Octavian, and Lord Argos, Lord Mavramon, and the third lord, which I didn't remember still. They were sleeping. They were sleeping on Aslan's table. This was the place where the great feast was there, and the swords had to be laid at Aslan's table. And these were the 6 swords they collected, and the 7th sword. You won't even guess what I was talking about. After this, the great uncharted Eastern Ocean. This is the thing, the dark island, from where all the fear comes to them. This is from where all the fear comes, the dark island. And over here, the 7th lord, Lord Roop, is having his sword. And over here, he's been stuck on this island. And over here on this island, they take Lord Roop and they lay his sword on Aslan's table, and the curse of Evil Island, this dark island, has been laid away. But this is now one rule, an amendment which has been made, a rule which has been made that they won't come back. Lucy and Edmund, they won't come back to Narnia. This is the 3rd time and the last time they will ever come to Narnia. And this is the battle of good against evil, and that is, evil loses. But they won't come back to Narnia. That's the problem. And they have come for the 3rd time, and this time they'll come out of Narnia, and then things have returned back to normal. And with the same second, same day, same month, same year, same week, at the time which they went. So this is all for today, and if you want to see more videos, go to my website zidanehamid.com, or even log into my Facebook page. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll be waiting for your feedback. Jazakallahu khairan wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.